Women Affairs Uju Kennedy-Ohanenye revealed that her ministry has not received any funding, forcing her to personally finance several projects. She made this known during the Empower Her fundraising event in Abuja, emphasizing that the fund raised were for Nigerian women's affairs and not the ministry. She criticized the bureaucratic bottleneck and their ethnic to challenge her effort in court. With the fund raised, Ohanenye planned to acquire 2 buses per state, citing that the FCT and Nasarawa to establish mobile courts and help remove vulnerable girls from the streets. She highlighted the dire situation of abused children, citing that urgent action is needed. The Secretary to Government of the Federation, George Akume, called on stakeholders to support women's empowerment, noting its importance for national progress. All right, Mr. Martins, this is the Minister of Women Affairs complaining that funds has not gone to their pocket, to their wallet so far, which has urged or has forced the chairperson to use her money to fund the project that she has carried out so far. But I just want to understand, do you think that Nigerian women have actually felt the impact of Women Affairs Ministry in the country?
Well, if Nigerian women have not felt the impact of the Ministry of Women Affairs, the answer has become obvious. The minister is coming out to say nothing has been given to her, I've been funding from my pocket. So if we've not felt the impact, here's the reason. And if I should, like I like to do, take the impact from the streets. Makulata, you're a Nigerian woman. Have you?
No, I'm not. I'm still here.
You get so if we were to take those indices, yeah, you've not. I know my mom has not. There are women in my life who haven't. They don't even talk about the Federal Ministry for Women Affairs because we've not really heard much that the ministry is doing, and it has become obvious. But I would not want to cite back to the appropriation bill, the budget that we're currently running. I don't want to cite back there so that we don't mention billions that will make me feel sick. So if certain billions are contained in a document that is supposed to be the budget that we're running, how come the minister is complaining, or let's not say it's a complaint, the minister is urging for people to support because there are no funds in the coffers? How is the ministry supposed to run without funds?
But she said something something crucial here. According to her, that the little she has done is from her pockets. If that has been seen and felt, don't you think that the needful will be done? I'm just curious.
It's a two-way thing. It's a two-way thing because, firstly, I believe her because I also operate certain offices that require funding, and I know sometimes how I use my personal funds to do projects. All right, so I believe her. A lot of Nigerians will not believe her. Majority of Nigerians will not believe her.
Why do you think so? Why do you think they want to believe?
How can you tell us? How can you tell us that you're a minister and you're using your personal? Is it your personal money? Is it not government money? Nigerians talk. Those are the things that people will be saying.
And then
tell us that.
And then Mr. Martin, she also said something striking that she intended to put 2 buses on the road in each state to pick the girls that are on the streets out there. And I'm wondering how 2 buses will be able to do the needful in a particular state, having known the number of girls.
The buses just have to be laden with a lot of fuel. Even though fuel is expensive, the drivers need to do a lot of. It's possible to work with if that's what's available. You get. if she's putting up 2 buses, it shows initiative. It shows she has plans. She knows what she wants to achieve. If the funds for 300 buses per state come in, don't you think she'll put in 300 buses per state? And if our system could be trusted, we have a couple of vehicle producing manufacturing plants in Nigeria. If our system were working, I believe the ministry could liaise with these people and more buses would be made available. So, see, I heartily understand her plight. It's difficult to have plans and not have funds to implement your plans. But it all comes back to the executive and the chief executive.
All right.
President, sir, the Minister for Women Affairs says money is not entering into coffers. Maybe you made the transfer. I know our banking system can be challenging. Maybe the transfer has been made, but the ministry has not received it. Somebody should check so that they can receive it and implement all these great plans that they have for our women.
Well,
see, the women is the backbone of this economy. Let's be frank with ourselves. Immaculata, when you go to the farms, you find the women. When you go on the street, sometimes I get emotional when I see businesses that women are doing, and you have some money in your pocket, and you analyze the entire business that the woman is doing. You know the money in your pocket can pay for that entire supply. And the woman is going from pillar to post, going everywhere, trying to sell off what she has. Let's say in a tray. Selling off the entire thing is around 5,000 or 7,000 naira, and you have that money in your pocket. It makes you feel bad, because if this woman had access to more, she would be making more. But see, what she has is just 7,000 naira deal, and she would have to canvas the whole day to make 7,000 naira so that she can feel. Our women are the backbone. If we empower them, there's no telling where this economy will go. Who is training the young men? Who is training the young women? The people who will take over tomorrow. These women are doing most of the training. So we need to empower them, and something needs to be done. Mr. President, the transfer that was made to Ministry of Women Affairs has not reflected in the account. Something should be done.
Okay, so let's believe transfer was made, but they have not received.
Let's believe it's been made.
Well, she didn't talk about that, so we don't know. But according to Honorable Martins,
she will not know.
let's
just assume that's the case, because it will be disdainful. I don't want to use certain words, but it will be disdainful if funds have not been made available at all.
All right.
Disdainful. So
okay,
I'm just assuming the funds have been made available, but did not receive.